a minister, but he's also really big into chemistry and bird hunting. He's a big bird hunter, right? And what he's discovering is that when this flintlock goes off, there's two explosions. There's the explosion of the powder you put in there, and then the other explosion of the powder in the gun. And by the second explosion, the birds have clued in on that, and they're flying away. So he's not shooting as many birds because they know that there's two explosions. They learn. So he's like, how can I make a faster between pulling the trigger and my bird shot coming out? So he starts playing around with different chemical compounds, and he discovers this fulminated mercury stuff. When you dry it out, it turns into a paste. If you hit it, it makes an explosion. So he's like, dude, what if I painted that onto a little brass cap, and instead of having this whole rock thing, I put a nipple on there that leads down to all the powder I just packed in, and it explodes like one kind of explosion that's really fast, right?
Yeah,
Like two explosions, but a faster in between.
Probably more efficient too.
More efficient.
Because say you're a rifleman and you've got that, and you're sitting there waiting for you see a guy come along, and they could probably hear that.
What if it's wet out?
Then your powder's just.
You got an open thing of powder that you're trying to keep dry, right?
Yeah, you're screwed if it gets wet.
These pouches, these chemicals, they explode when it's wet. So so now I'm like, it's way more efficient, like you guys are saying. So I got a rifle, I got percussion caps, and by this point everything's interchangeable, because the people making the percussion caps, come on in, Wagoneer.
Oh, thank you.
Susan's like a teamster.
Yeah, that's right.
Got a mouth like a teamster too.
Yeah, I bet.
Only to stop.
And so you got these percussion caps. So what happens is the percussion cap has to fit just right on this nipple, right? So the people making the percussion caps got to be talking to the people making the guns, because if it's too big, it's gonna fall off. If it's too small,
It's not gonna fit.
and you can't hammer it on there, because then
Because
it'll
then
blow
it'll
up.
just explode.
Yeah. So they got to fit just right, and that's where interchangeable parts come in, right? Each one of these is exactly the same. And if it's messed up, I can unscrew it, and I can pull one out of a bin and screw it on there, and it'll work. That's crazy. So that's your what is this? This is an 1863. Yes.
Is that around the time they started doing the like modular systems where they could just throw things on them?
1842 is the first model of gun. The model 1842 is the first interchangeable arm that this place makes. They're not all interchangeable all of a sudden, but that's where the transition really starts. That's where the government starts forcing contractors to also adopt interchangeability standards. Yeah, because they're like, if all the ones we make are interchangeable with each other, the ones you're making need to be interchangeable with ours and the other manufacturers. Yep. So you start to see things, technically all these, right? So like, they're making 1 million of these, literally, like, and they're all interchangeable with the contractors and with the Armory. That's a big deal.